Keep telling them don't mute my mic, bro. Sash, I thought you told me.
I did. Very firmly.
Not to be muting my mic. Who did you speak to?
The executives.
I'm talking to no executives, man. I know you. And that's fine. But you know, what else I know?
What else?
It's a 6 commandments. 6 dice here. Mr. Lane, if you leave me. It's the goddamn king of the content creators. We in here. Once again, to do this spiritual work. And I'm in this thing. And I'm flanked by
Bez.
A guy named Bez.
Yes. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, we starting to do some work. Okay, you starting to do some work. I put it there, sir. Put it there. Keep telling me, watch my face, bro. Watch my face. I don't care if you think you're safe. And also, but no, you know what else? Don't ever be relaxed around me. Okay? All right. I have been looking for this stupid clip for a long time. I saw this clip back in 2017, 2018 when the world was a much different place. I remember. Now, this is not the entire clip. So that's TD Jake's daughter. So TD Jakes and his daughter, they listen, they some hustling ass ninjas. Okay, they get into the bag. All right. She got flocks all over the place too. Okay. And I remember this in particular, because I remember thinking what this guy's listening is pretty much what women say they want. And the kind of man they say they want and the things that they say that they want done. What you're going to see cut out this clip is you don't get to see her reaction, because actually her reaction was a crazy foreshadowing for where we are now. Mostly in the perspective of men, for the most part, for the first time ever in history, can compare notes all at the same time on our shared experiences. Okay. What you're going to see in this clip, right? You're going to see, well, this also feeds into my black men with low self-esteem conversation. And I bring that up because, again, black men have to make room for the possibility that, you don't really know how to be free. You don't know how to really think for yourself. You're not really sure how to have original thoughts. You're not really, you don't have a solid idea of right from wrong that you are developing on a day-by-day basis. Continuously developing and changing. Like one of those Kanye albums. Y'all was there. You remember. Kept changing the album online. Different versions. It was a different sound back then. We were very young. So, in this video, going back to my conversation about the low self-esteem, what this man doesn't understand and what men have to come to understand is that you're not going to make someone like you. You can become more likable. You could do likable things. Well, if someone don't like you, they just don't like you. What he's speaking to is contracts and making a deal. He's saying, if I give you this, I should get that. And that's a foolish thing that men make assumptions about. Especially in the way of relationships. So, like I said before, the other things you want to see play out is how badly men want to be with women. It's not like the things he's going to list, he's not listing these things for anything really spectacular. He's saying, I'm willing to do all this stuff just to have a good life with you. Let me go ahead and play the clip. All right, fair use.
At some point wants a man to come home and say, babe, here's $1,000. Go get your nails done, get your hair done, get a pedicure, get a manicure. Here's a box. Open this, wear this when I get home. Nothing is in it. She's like, there's nothing here. Exactly. Have that on when I get home. The bills are paid. The kids are covered. I prayed over you. Now handle what you need to
Prayed over. Goodness gracious.
handle so we can have a nice night. Put on Luther Vandross.
Woo, it's a big boy. Oh man, yo, listen, his knees almost gave out. His knees almost gave out.
Put on Luther.
So what you hearing? It sounds funny, but what you hearing? She's actually cutting them off.
And let's do what we need to do, because that's what a woman wants, and she should want it because God made it that way.
So that actually was clipped. That was very edited. You cannot find this online no more. I've been looking all through YouTube. You would think this is a viral clip. It's not online anymore.
Every woman in here at some point wants a man to come home and say, babe, here's $1,000. Go get your nails done, get your hair done, get a pedicure, get a manicure. Here's a box. Open this, wear this when I get home. Nothing is in it. She's like, there's nothing here. Exactly. Have that on when I get home. The bills are paid. The kids are covered. I prayed over you. Now handle what you need to handle so we can have a nice night. Put on Luther Vandross.
Woo, them knees. Woo. Goodness gracious, them knees. Probably definitely make sure her heart skip a beat.
Did your heart skip a beat? Heart skip a beat is crazy, bro.
Your heart skipped it. Your heart definitely skipped the beat. I mean, if you need to. If you need to. All right, man, contact these. Anyway. Man, he almost ain't get up.
Put on Luther, and let's do what we need to do. Because that's what a woman wants, and she should want it because God made it that way.
So the reason why a lot of brothers are standing up, right? The reason why, everyone's kind of cheering and stuff like that. What he's speaking to a few different things though, but he's also speaking to his unique experience, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. And that is the danger of that belly. Man, that belly gonna cost you. That belly gonna cost you. Mercy, mercy. But anywho, what he's speaking to is, I'm willing to do all of this just to get basic cooperation, just for you to treat me human. At the very end of it, he talking about giving her a whole stack. You prayed over the kids. Basically, he's saying that he done fed he done made dinner and fed the, because he said the kids are taken care of. So I mean, I guess you done fed the kids and gave them baths and whatnot. And so at the end of that, let's do me. Are you saying that this is all for some cheeks?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Sash, what is it? What is this in my hand?
No.
That's a good one. Yes. No, what? You're right. In this hand is the L. In the other hand is the the unbearable, the heavyweight, or the fat nigga tax. I'm talking about the fat nigga tax. No matter how much of a handsome cat you are, right? If you are at all fat, remember, on some level, you're paying the fat nigga tax. And he has the unfortunate situation of being way too fat and way too unhandsome, you know what I'm saying, for things to balance out. So he's paying that. He just explained his whole fat nigga tax. All right. Like I said before, for one, we've never been able to compare notes as much as we can compare them now. And not only that, we have different information now. Okay, because at that time, see, I say it was a different time because that was a time where you could still easily be a woman with a couple of kids and whatnot, and the guy wouldn't have a problem dating you, or you can be someone who has just a bad attitude. You know what I mean? Not considerate, not kind, not generous, and stuff like that. And you would still maybe be able to get a decent dude. Now that men are comparing notes, more men are starting to say, nah. They're saying nonsense.
Yeah.
And that's because of really one word. A word that needs to stop being so full foreign for men because they think it's an evil thing. You'll never know how to discern when it comes to what you give yourself and what you do for yourself if you're not spiritually grounded. You start there first. Go speak to your God, you know what I'm saying? And whatever your spirituality is. If you right with that and you doing it exactly how it says, then your right from wrong should be good. Let me get to that word though. So it's a B word. It's a nasty word for men. Saps don't like it. They don't like it. But I see you as a real one. A future peer of mine. Not now. Still a little ninja. Got graphic tees. Guess how many graphic tees I got? 0.
All right.
You get them doing a 0?
Yeah, I got you doing the 0.
0. I have any graphic tees. Never had my best. You never had my best.
That's with this graphic tees.
I just need any and every reason to always bring that into the video, man. Because I don't have the clip ready, but I'm like, nah, I gotta cut that up and put it on my soundboard. I do have a soundboard now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you play something for the soundboard. Oh, yo, if you still watching, like, share, subscribe, man. Feed the babies, feed the people. Yo, this next thing I'm going to react to, my little comment is going viral. I'll be having viral comments now. Shut the fuck up in 2020. Let me do a sound check for that. Shut the fuck up in 2020. Yo, son, we get our production up over here, son. We got a different border. You feel me? I play music sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
Do a little performance art. You feel me? But anyway, back to this fat nigga tax. You know what I'm saying? So again, you just seeing all these men that are that desperate for basic shit. And they don't understand. No, sir. You are the problem. That is the standard you set for yourself. The bare minimum. That man is talking about doing all kinds of things for something that's supposed to happen. Y'all are in a relationship. Like he's not like her neighbor. You know what I'm saying? From down the street, trying to convince. Like y'all are in that's a part of the agreement. These are all normal things supposed to happen all the time. Like black men out here thinking that I need to become rich so I can get basic respect. Fam, if you don't take a walk, eat a steak and pray to your God. What's wrong with y'all now? I eat enough steak. That's what I bought today. Made that sacrifice. Bought that steak. But anyway, real quick. Yo, tell them to stop turning my mic off, bro.
All right, they're stubborn people.
You need to try some different tactics then. Anywho, I know that was random. So what you saw was that whole room of men. What they were proclaiming is that I will pay anything for femininity. Anything. All right. And listen, I will too. I ain't going front. All right, because in the words of the great Caribou, there's two things in the world. There's the truth, and then there's cap. That was crazy. That was just, I wish I could have stuffed her in a locker when she said all that. It was terrible bars. Just, and the fact that you didn't say, you said the truth, there's lies. Why does it say there's truth and then there's lies? She said the truth and cap. How you mix two?
I always so like. I know it sounds weird to say, but I was always kind of like saddened when I like realized that you can't like realistically like shove the average person into a locker successfully.
We need a villainous nature button for you.
Villainous nature button is crazy.
The villainous nature. Why would you be disappointed that people can't fit in lockers, bro?
No, it's just always interesting to see how like
something with your soul, man.
And like TV isn't like real,
Nah, you taking this show for a dark turn, and I'm getting ready to show a clip of Queen of Kings, extra dark, because Rose is dark skin. He's a rapper, but anywho, that was a different time. That was before black men found out that y'all was out here doing this. This is Queen of Kings. Okay, hold on, my bad. Let me show you what Queen of Kings like that, what their whole image is, so you understand. Okay, Queen of Kings TikTok. Let's see if we can find some shorts. There we go. All right. So this is the whole image here. So let me say right now, any white dude that be dancing, he a real freak bull. That's how you know he real. I don't like how he moving his hips. And don't get me wrong, the videos are funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying. I can't lie. The videos are funny. They're cute and whatnot. But it mostly kind of plays off of the whole biracial, the whole like mixed race family thing. Let me see. You get y'all a few more. Oh, chill out with that. There we go. Here we go. Happy looking couple. Excuse me. A lot of just borderline erotic type of videos and whatnot. All right, we got some action down there. Stuff like that, you understand? So this is their whole image, but this is what's actually what's going on.
Let's be real, actress. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about everything. I met you in a basement, laying on a mattress. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about the fact that you moved in with me, not the opposite way around. Let's be real about the fact that I never felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto. Let's be real about the fact that I'm the one that found the house, found the realtor, did all the footwork, did everything, paid for the fucking deposit on the house, paid for the house, everything. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about everything. Since you want to say, let's put it on live. You're the one that told me to put it on live. It's about you.
He did not tell you to do this on live. Stop lying. You lying on that man. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying. That man did not say, hey Rose, can you go on live and expose me? Like, no, I think he probably was saying, hey, you doing X, Y, and Z. You might as well put that on live too. And that's like, though, she was having a whole psychotic break. But hold on, let's let her finish cooking because again, we did not know y'all was out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Your daughter. You went to Minnesota or whatever your baby mother is from, and you've been nothing but a deadbeat to your daughter. You knew your daughter. You knew where she was. You did not try at all whatsoever. Let's be
mad personal. I would think I'm like, that's mad, but it's history. You are getting deep. You are putting all the business out there. You know what's crazy is the conversation is so intense. You don't realize this is all in one room with them kids. So she got 2 kids of her own, and then they made 2. And this is all in front of these kids that she's saying this to them, right? But anyway, a different time. We did not know that y'all was out here paying for bread. Because what you don't see in that original video that I sent that I showed you and whatnot, at the end, I cannot remember what she said, but at the end of that video, or when everyone calmed down and whatnot, right? When everyone sat back down, what she said after that was, but we're still not gonna like. And I'm sorry, in so many words, I'm sorry, after everyone like kind of calmed down, sat back down, the sentiment of the statement or what she said basically was, we're still not going to listen to you because you did all that, or you're still not going to get submission from me after doing all that. Mm-hmm. And what men had learned is, with comparing notes, is that, and especially with more and more black women coming online declaring their love for Brad, and talking about dating out. All right, now, baby, need to go ahead and check those numbers. Okay, they saying at this point now 0.5% of white men who are married to black women. Less than 1%. Come on, baby. And listen, that's your business. Do what you want to do. But brother didn't know that before. I'm about to show you something else. Pretty interesting. Check it out. So, but you know what? Nah, actually, no. We getting straight to it. Where is it at? Says, ladies, who's more romantic? A, homeless niggas. B, niggas in jail. We put a cop car next to it. C, married men. Okay, so you already know your boys there front and center saying, let me check these comments, because none of you boss chick queens should have any data on this subject. Now, mind you, this joint, how much? I can't even see. Let me see something quick. Now you can't even see the stats on it. Ah, that's cool. Oh, they got it blocked. But anywho, one girl leaves a comment saying, not gonna lie, them jail niggas will sell you a whole fantasy. Another one says, them jailbirds, hands down, they learn how to draw just for you. Someone says, I bet the wives of these married men y'all talking about would disagree with you. Y'all should be upset with the married men and women that entertain them because they are outside like this. Let me see what else they got. They made a whole show. They made a whole show out of jail niggas selling dreams. Not really. Love After Lockup is mostly about the women coming out of jail selling dreams. All right, because they're the most likely to run off on a plug. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, so that's a very profound question. How are y'all experiencing these bottom of the barrel dudes? Now, let me tell you something. They turned the numbers off on this post for a reason. They trying to look out for y'all. Because look how many comments this got. These are three terrible scenarios for a relationship. That shit says homeless niggas. Homeless dudes are part of the equation, and dudes in jail. So we finding out more and more that, yo, if you date a homeless dude, a dude in jail, and a married dude, then you don't need a high value man. Yo, y'all go ahead and peep this little this thing that's going viral, man. Let me see if I can find it. I might can't find it. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Woman goes viral on Twitter. Woman goes viral on Twitter. 18 million views for saying she finds it unbelievable to share a bed with a man while still covering pillows. Yo. I don't know who Shanika Adams is, man. But anywho, sleeping with a man while still having to pay any bills is wild to me. Some men may have it way too easy, and some women see it as a badge of honor not to ask or expect anything. And it says, a woman responded to Shanika's post and said, women want to be treated as equal, but want to pick and choose when equality applies. LOL. Another woman says, Shanika replies saying, you're one of the women I'm referring to who think it's a badge of honor to say things like this. Not all women are the same, and that's perfectly fine. The same Twitter user responded back to Shanika Adams and said, I don't have to ask for anything, but I don't have the expectation that a man should pay all my bills. Women like this will end up with a man who's weak and easy to manipulate. Just couldn't be me. So I want to shout this sister out right here for speaking up, because we need more of that, because what that girl is doing, when I was coming up, and this is still the case, you know what I'm saying? What you would like, that's sex worker talk, that's gold digger talk. That's basically that's about survival mode. It's not about a relationship. All right. That is the heart of what they call the transaction. All right. The kind of woman that, you know, and again, this kind of woman has been influencing a whole generation of women and young, especially the young women in particular. Again, when we start finding out that these girls on Instagram, these fine ass girls on Instagram, while they're in Dubai, because we start thinking like, man, that's a pretty random place for a bunch of modern women to be going to. Wow, Dubai, really about Dubai. Then kind of find out what y'all doing in Dubai. All right, and these same people are influencing all these young girls because these are beautiful women. Like those girls I showed you the whole thing with Johnny Blaze and the ghetto Barbie girl. Mm-hmm. Listen, for everyday people, those are really attractive people. Okay. And again, attractive people are influential. These people have millions of followers. Now, how y'all monetizing that? Whole different story. But the six paths of love with the world. Anywho, so when I first read that, I read the sister's comment incorrectly, but what she was saying was the kind of man that will roll with that is going to be a weak man. And yeah, we got a long way to go, but I like to read stuff like this because it's women starting to speak up and understand how representation works. Representation works based off of who we can see, who we can hear. Who we can hear and see is going to represent you. Simple as that. All right. So if these are the only kinds of women, first of all, these kind of women have time to be on social media all day. Hence why they're on social media all day. Right. So for women like that, it's not really a big deal to come on social media and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But realistically, for everyday women and whatnot, you know, that's life. Okay, that's not the economy. Mm-hmm. The economy has officially moved into a space where it does not support a single household at all. No, as I've been moving, I've been starting to understand that more. Because if I'm a property owner, I would do better by renting to a couple. Because if one of you loses your job, there's still money coming in, and you'll still be able to build at least pay something. Versus if you're a single person and then your money stops or slows down, or you lose your job, something like that happens. Now for sure, you're probably going to get behind on your rent. All right, that's the worst thing that can happen. But anywho, but it's just one of those things where it's not real advice, and it's not real advice on how to have a happy life. But anywho, so I wanted to show that, and next we're going to get into Love at the Lockup, man. You know what I mean? We're in a different spot. So what we seeing right here, beloved, is pretty much the whole beginning of a relationship probably ending. Let me see if I can find this drawing. So Rob and Tenni are a couple that was on Love during lockup. All right. Rob had a whole camera system in the house so that he can watch his wife. All right, so let's go ahead. So he just came home and all that. And yes. So this is about
first time
them, you know,
ever moving, so I kind of packed it wrong, if you can tell.
their use.
Oh my gosh. The next time we should definitely have.
So Tenni and Rob they know each other from high school. They reconnected later on. I think she had a couple of kids. You know, and here they are. So Rob just came home, And I'm happy for the brother that so the brother seemed to have had a situation in jail where he was making a little money on the outside and everything. But one part of the storyline was a few different things. But his relationship with his mother and Tenni's relationship with the mother, right? And what we're going to see is they actually have very similar personalities, but it's interesting. Their interaction, his mother and her interaction are a lot. It's almost like talking to your man's ex-wife, and this is a prime example of the son-husband dynamic, which you want to see later on in the episode. But what's going on with Rob is Rob has not really experienced women on the outside because he's been locked up for most of his adult life, so he hasn't really experienced relationships on the outside like that, from what I can understand. And even before he came out, he did talk about like, yo, I need her basically to be nicer. She's not really. She can be a little nicer. All right, basically, she's not feminine enough. All right.
Yeah, next time we gotta have money to hire movers.
In the 6 weeks since Rob's release, life has been good. I mean, we're happy, right?
For the most part, we're definitely happy.
Yeah, we're happy.
Fam, you on a confessional? Like that don't sound good at all. It's already downhill. He's already cooked. He's trying to get out. He's trying to get away. All right. That don't sound. Yeah, he just got out of jail. Like y'all should be over the moon. Okay.
I'm not trying to carry anything.
You're not carrying nothing?
You got it.
We're almost to the finish line.
Yeah, this is your first interview. First time movie. How do you feel? You excited?
Yes, I feel like a human.
Well,
Are you gonna grab something?
No, I'm filming. I'm the cameraman.
I think our biggest highlight.
Man, listen, they cut that joint out at the right time. Man, listen, he got so mad. I'm like, we moving and you filming. We don't put that camera down.
The light of the past 6 weeks would probably be our trip to Florida. It was his first time flying.
It was my first time in the ocean. And my first time on a jet ski.
First time being in Miami. He adjusted pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to come out of prison after 16, 17 years, but
Woo! Goodness gracious.
feel like he did pretty good.
I can't wait to make myself at home. It's not what I expected, but it is what I expected. So I expect the unexpected.
He's trying to like not make this situation seem bad. He's trying to he's not. When men start talking like that's their way of saying, yeah, I'm not really feeling this, but again, commitment. It's not righteous to break your agreement. They have an agreement. They're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about the whole thing, I'm like, bro, you can find better words. If it will actually happen, you will find better words than this, but it's not the case.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
How do you feel about the new house? You excited? How do you feel? Answer me. All right, you're lame.
Baby, I'm putting these cameras up.
Of course you are.
I'm really realizing for the first time I don't have to just get on the phone and talk on them no more.
The cameras are very much still effective.
Now the cameras serve more as just a security purpose. Whereas when Rob was incarcerated, it was for security and then also a line of communication.
Yo, that nigga was playing God with her. that nigga was omnipotent. Okay, like that first. So this right here is them at the old place and all that, and he would talk to her through. It's really
Rochelle.
Hey.
Like if there was ever an instance where I wasn't answering the phone, he could just jump on the cameras or he would activate the alarm.
Yeah,
so I would think something was wrong.
All right, let's go ahead and fast forward to the end episode.
What's coming for sure?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
So this is so it's supposed to be a coming home party and all that. Stan's supposed to be invited and whatnot, and so it wasn't really much of a turnout. People didn't really come. So in the last season, Tenni and Rob's mother was supposed to reconnect, and it was just a terrible conversation. So what I commented was that you could tell that Rob's mother used to be, she still is a very attractive woman. used to be a really attractive woman, you know what I mean? But she didn't really make the best life decisions. So her outcome is what happens to a lot of women who don't have a man in their life. Listen, like for one, women don't really do self-correction without men, because again, only men are going to make sure that happens. Shout out to Crimson Cure. That's actually her bar. And so that doesn't happen. So I mean, it's always interesting. I always look at like my grandmother's friends and like just the people that she's been around, well, people she's been friends with as I was growing up. And I could see a difference in them, but I didn't really know what it was. You know what I mean? I didn't, but now I understand that it was maturity, all right, and purpose, and also righteousness. All things that, you know, I've seen my grandmother exhibit, but that's not possible without her father and then my grandfather. And also the financial stability, which is a constant theme. So before he was with Tenni and everything, you know, basically he was giving her money every month. You know what I'm saying? And basically taking care of her. And this is the son husband dynamic that I'm talking about. So when Tenni reconnects with his mother and everything, they meet at a coffee shop that's somehow Halloween themed, or maybe like pagan themed. I'm not really sure, but it was some witch hats going on. More on that later, or maybe not. But check it out. So her main gripe with her was that, basically, you stop my man from giving me money and taking care of me and whatnot. And she like, yeah, you know, what set Tenni off was she brought up his ex-girlfriend, and when his ex-girlfriend was still in the picture, she would make sure that she got that money. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing he had to allocate funds. But I'm like, why are you comfortable getting money from your son that's in jail? If he's able to make money, why wouldn't you want him to make sure that he saves that money? Yeah. So that when he comes out, you know, he can be okay. You know what I mean? But again, poor life planning. And also, again, what's all going to happen naturally is that if that woman don't get no man and she has a son, those sons will become her man. All right. Not necessarily in a romantic way, obviously. But when it comes to needing help, all women need help. Period. All right. The worst thing that can happen to a woman is being on her own. All right. So that's a terrible thing to teach the young women. Because when they struggle, especially now, that's done. That's finito. You're going to start seeing so many girls being roommates now. You're going to be seeing a lot of, two bedrooms turn, or one bedroom turn into 3 bedrooms. All right. Because 3 people are going to have to try to pile up into an apartment to be able to afford rent. That's a fact. Like my homeboy, when he first came up here and whatnot, he was staying in this apartment and he was living in the living room, and his roommate had her room. He got a whole curtain up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they fell out and he wound up just having the apartment to himself. But yo, that's I mean that was already going on, but you want to start seeing that going on at a high level. So I want you guys to go ahead and watch this interaction real quick and whatnot. And this is what I'm talking about. What I'm saying, you never allow your mother to do this to you. All right.
Oh, mama made it.
She made it. Yes, you are. Nice to see you.
Where's everybody at?
Everyone's
a lot of people
doing
couldn't
other
make
things.
it. Yeah. Your mom and anybody here?
No.
Just to see a body actually walk through that door was nice. I'm just happy it's my mom and not Rob's mom.
We knew mama was coming for sure. Out of everyone that is invited, I see you the most.
Well, I wouldn't have missed it.
And then my friend Rochelle walks in.
Hi.
Hey,
So at least a few friendly, familiar faces are here.
I'm gonna go ahead and get me a drink real quick.
I will join you. Do you want something, baby?
I'll leave my price.
Yeah, crowd
Get
out.
whatever.
Definitely.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank y'all for coming so much.
How you been doing?
I'm good. I'm out.
I don't know.
That was kind of honest.
I know for Rob, it's probably a little disappointing.
Like, that was part of why I showed up. I was thinking I'd get 10 stuff. Yeah.
Rob has seen his mom a few times since he's been released. It went good at first, and then she got mad at Rob, per usual.
Just a little bite.
I think it's just hard for him. In the 6 years that I went to go visit Rob every weekend, his family came with me to visit him once.
He'll be good. He's on the right track.
Yo. All right, man. So his mother is getting ready to make an entrance, and it's, I don't know, something about this what really bothers me, and this goes back to the purpose of the channel. The purpose of this channel is that one of the biggest problems I see is that people's inability or the lack of desire to want to get better, you know, and the goal is to get y'all to do more self-correction by improving your communication, which makes your thoughts and logic clearer, right? And then eventually you do enough self-correction, then you can grow the hell up. No one should ever feel like, yo, when your mother comes around, that it's going to be a problem. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and play this drawing.
Yeah,
I never really doubted it.
That's why his mom and them should be really proud of him, and they needs that extra support.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Woo-woo. He might seem like he's fine, but in all reality, he's longing for his mama's support. I see it.
Everyone has a life to live. I get it, you know, but then it just kind of like sometimes I've seen the disappointment in Rob's eyes.
Okay, we got you. Okay.
He about to be real disappointed a little bit.
Whoa, I didn't know how to
And we
take them.
decorated it ourselves. It says "Welcome home," and then it has his number. What is it?
Your DLC
My
number.
DLC number?
Yes.
I really appreciate y'all. This is like,
Don't put it in his mouth. I told her,
You want some more?
no.
You want some?
no.
My grandma, she kept telling me to smash it in his face.
Baby, you have to have a bite.
Yeah, okay.
It was real funny. But I'm mad because we took a lot of heart, sweat, and tears to make that cake.
That cake was good.
Hello.
Here we go.
Hey, mama.
Oh, yeah. You didn't think I was going to show up, did you?
We really
That's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's like a once in a lifetime event. You know, you should be sorry. Say sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm late. Yeah, she came and said, yeah.
didn't, to be honest. We didn't know.
Whoa,
This man phony. I don't know something about how he be talking, man. I don't know if that's country or I don't know, man. Something weird. Something up with him.
Didn't expect my mom to come. I was just thinking she was just like everyone else. She couldn't make it.
How your mama can't make it to you coming home from prison party?
I did not expect Rob's mom to show up, but you know, she's here, so that's fine.
Well,
so let me comment on that real quick. What she's expressing, that's a very personal and private thing. And it makes me feel as though she doesn't understand the difference in those are two different positions. That's his mother. No matter what happens, that's his mother. And I get it, like for good reason. She has a good reason to not like his mother and whatnot. But one thing that you don't do is try to. One of the most uncomfortable things is being in a relationship with someone who's willing to beef with your mother, or who wants to, or just sees her as another. I don't know how to even put it, but like I've been through that. Let me tell you, sir. It doesn't. Matter of fact, I can't say no matter what your mother does, but if you ever around a woman, or if you ever get a situation where a woman starts mentioning your mother or speaking ill about your mother, or trying to get into it, or will fight with your mother, that you can't build with that kind of person, and you have to end that right there. It's something different. Don't get me wrong. It's something different when you get into a disagreement, an argument, and whatnot, and it's kind of like, all right, two adults are getting into a situation. But if it seems like she's willing, or if you ever get a situation where a woman is trying to make you choose, or telling you got to choose between me and your mother, that is not, it's not appropriate. That's super inappropriate. You know what I mean? Because that's implying that your mother is also your woman. All right, but also, like, a long time ago, I think her mommy told me a story about she had a friend or a girl she was talking to who said that she never wanted to have a daughter. But the two things, one is I wouldn't want a daughter because she's gonna be just like me. What kind of person are you that you don't want your daughter to be like you? Yeah. Then the other one was that I wouldn't want to have a daughter because I wouldn't want to share the attention of my man. I wouldn't want to share my man with any other woman. And like, I don't know. But anywho, I was getting ready to climax. And who was Shorty with the tan top on? She didn't tell me she was coming here.
Oh, I'm gonna get a drink and let the mamas meet. Come on, kids.
Mama, this is my mama, Charlene.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm happy.
Your hair is
I'll get to
beautiful.
Thank you.
Love it. So how's the food?
Good. Mom, give me another hug. I love you. We've been good. Just enjoying the welcome home party. A lot of people didn't show up, so
Thank you.
I'm glad you showed up. You just
Right,
made
I'm
it
glad
better.
I'm showing up. I'm here for you, but man, you need to talk. I don't like the way you've been treating me.
You just sat down. Like,
Yeah.
you just got there. You didn't. She didn't eat nothing yet. She about to start begging right now. She get right to it. She goes. She's. Oh my God. You know what, Sash? She is there on business. She's there on business. She is not there. She's like, all right, I just got out of jail, and you've been in jail. You've been doing the whole Shawshank Redemption. I think he was in jail longer than the dude from Shawshank Redemption. That nigga that Nelson Mandela did, Nelson Mandela did. Okay, that's young Mandela right there.
You know what I mean? Like I feel so distant. Like you don't spend time with me. You don't do nothing. Like what did I do?
I just think don't nobody know what I'm going through mentally, Mama. This is something new to me. I was locked up almost 17 years. So you're my mother, and I thank you for everything you've ever done for me. I always loved you, but I'm older now, and I have this down here.
I get it. But at the end of the day, when Tenni ain't gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, yo, you see that smile? That smile is that I'm trying to not kill you smile. And that's not a smile that someone should ever have for your mother. That's your mother. I'm like, and what you also want to see is like, all right, for men, right? You have to look for this trait in women, which is her self-control. All right, which is one of the reasons why. Listen, I got love for Big Shirley, but Big Shirley is mean. Big Shirley want to fight. I'm not calling her Big Shirley. I'm just saying, but bigger girls and girls who just aren't soft in general, they are more likely to want to get physical. You know what I'm saying, or they're more likely to want to blow up because again, self-control is not necessarily. It's not a thing that like they feel as though they need to do. It's like yeah, I can control myself, but you know.
Yeah, but when is crazy though. She said when.
Oh yeah. You know when she's not here, I'm like, well, you know, she said that she ain't visit him in jail, so that's not true either. Anywho,
Why do you think I wouldn't be there?
No, I'm saying if you would. I mean, I don't know. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Well, to say even when Tenni's not there, what makes you think that I wouldn't be?
I just made a comment. I can't make no comment. It ain't nothing to think
Well,
about.
when it's to say a matter of time, if means
Wait. Can I finish with my son, Lil Rob? What I'm trying to say.
what we calling Lil Rob for? Who call Lil Rob in front of his girl? He not even little. Not a rapper. If he was a rapper, maybe that make more sense if he was a rapper.
Yeah, there's like another Rob.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Before
him, Big Rob. Yeah, if anything, he Big Rob now. Sure, he a super stepdaddy. Sure, I'm like, man, listen. When you start exploring these online pages, he find pages like this, that's going to change.
Say is you just basically left us to take her a whole nother family and just.
I'm gonna go over here and get a drink real quick.
So why?
All these statements are not appropriate. What you mean left us to take care of the family? What are you talking about? This is his family.
You should do that. Bye. Have a good day. Why would you do that?
Hey, what is your problem with me?
So both of them have no self-control. As the older person, it is your responsibility, and just for the sake of your image, it is best for you to always try to take the high road, avoid confrontation, and avoid problems because it just looks bad for an older person. It just looks bad for an older person to have this low of a level of self-awareness. And her, don't get me wrong, I understand her getting upset, but yo, she done crouched down to everything. First of all, from the time now I'm thinking about now, from the time she saw his mother, she wanted to jump on her. And actually, she put her hands on her first. Yo, she really mushed his mother in the face. And not only that, she's trying to get to his mother. She didn't mush it and stand back and talk ish. She's trying to get at.
Stop, mama, stop, mama.
Yo, he's so soft spoken that he can't even scream with bass in his voice. So let me tell you what Rob is finding out. Watch your foot. Okay. The stepdaddy dream is coming to an end for him. It's an ongoing thing where a lot of guys come out of jail because if they've been locked up for a super long time, they usually don't really have much experience on the outside being a father. And for them, they're kind of thinking about survival. So that whole situation is not as unattractive to them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like Tenni, I think Tenni is an attractive woman and whatnot. You know what I mean? She gotta lose a few of things, but she's overall, I think, an attractive woman. Another thing too, trying to tell you, women being attractive makes her a lot more tolerable. All right, especially with a little booty. All right. But anyway, what he's finding out is that she don't got these 2 kids and no man in sight for no reason. All right. I understand disagreeing with, I understand not liking and stuff like that, but Tenni was just as much to blame. If you know how she is and whatnot, right? It would have just made sense to just get them time to talk on their own and have a conversation on their own. And on top of that, and I keep it 100, his mother said stupid stuff. Yeah. And she shouldn't have said any stuff that she was saying, but at the same time, it getting physical did not have to get physical. But that's always going to be the consequence of dealing with a woman that cannot control herself. You know what I mean? That's why it's really important for you to know what self-control is, because all these things will become more, how can I say, upsetting, uncomfortable, unattractive. You know what I'm saying? When these are things that you put at the forefront or things that you prioritize in your life. You know what I mean? And on top of that, again, you gotta value your peace over everything. I was talking to a coworker of mine earlier, and I'm like, man, seem like you don't have enough time by yourself. So I guess he about to be on his, not on his own, but I think he's supposed to be divorcing his wife and everything. But I was like, yo, being on your own, women don't be understanding. Like, yo, dudes are happiest by themselves. Dudes are especially older you get. You got more life going on. When you're younger, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you get more of a desire to talk and be around people and stuff like that, which I don't mind. But I also value time by myself. And it hasn't bothered me, like staying and whatnot. I mean, it's coming to an end now. It's about to be over. But, but I know I'm going to be back in my mode when I'm by myself more. Because, again, you get more time to think. More time of uninterrupted thought, and everything around you, your whole surroundings is catered to you. You know what I mean? And but anyway, I don't know why I said that. I know I was going around tangent, but if you're still here, like, share, and subscribe. I could have been had my burrito, but the Six Paths of Love of the World that he came here to give y'all episode of Six Paths TV. Be grateful. Another one. That's gonna work. I'm gonna start fully extended for the dads, so that I can avoid you touching the merchandise. Don't touch the merchandise. You're finito in the sun. Boot gang. I could teach you. 15,000. 15K. No arguments, no grief. All right, y'all be safe, man. Peace.